before you launch any marketing campaign, it's really important to think about how you're going to track the results. It's called attribution. It's really just measuring the performance and the success of the campaign. In handwritten mail, traditionally, it was really hard to track handwritten mail. People would just send handwritten mail and cross their fingers and hope people went to a landing page, called them on a trackable phone number. But one of the benefits of our product is that even though we're handwritten, we can track it like first class mail. We track it to the mailbox. You can track each individual letter with a trackable custom QR code, and all that's triggerable events. So we can set up webhooks. If someone scans a QR code, you can email them, you can notify your sales team, you can send them a text message, you can enroll them in a sequence. That's really where SimplyNoted kind of comes the constant contact of handwritten mail. We're really trying to make handwritten mail digital and as trackable as an email. And that's what I believe we've done. I just want to jump into our website so I can show you how that works. So let's do that real quick. Let's just go to SimplyNoted.com. I just want to kind of high level show you this. Products here, postcards. These are jumbo postcards, 6x11. So massive postcards and handwritten notes. Everything can be automated through APIs, webhooks, or you can just place orders easily on our website, like through either one-off orders or CSV uploads. So this is really the power. And I just really want to show you this is the mail tracking here. The mail tracking, we can actually track this like FedEx or Amazon gives you tracking updates. I'm going to show you this, how we do it in our platform. But we can track each letter. So if you sent out 1,000 handwritten notes, we can track 1,000 handwritten notes in the mailbox. Also, we come down here is we have trackable QR codes. So the trackable QR codes, if you decide to put a QR code on each individual letter, each letter has its own QR code. And when someone scans that, we can actually show you who scanned it. And then we can set up a webhook to, notify your sales rep, send your client an email or text message, and roll them in a sequence. It really helps that speed the lead. And in 2026, it's really important when someone's interested or they're engaged that we act on it. This type of technology, something that's handwritten gets a 99% open rate. And then we can track it like this and set up these webhooks to help you guys do that speed the lead that much faster. It really helps book those appointments and close those deals that much faster. But I wanted to jump into our website. All you do is go up here and click login. I'm already logged in. This is what it looks like once you log in. But just want to jump into tracking. So tracking up here at the top, this is track the mailbox. So tracking is each letter or each mailing campaign you do. We're going to show you the tracking status. So let's go down here to this person and I want to show you this. So right here, we're going to see this person, this address. We're going to give you this mailing status update right here. So when it's in production, it will say production. When it's shipped, it will be in ship. But then we're going to give you step-by-step updates right here and let you know when this letter is going to be delivered. So right here, the last scan, that's when the last scan goes to the post office. And it doesn't matter if the post office does it, but we do this in-house so we can actually track it as it goes to the post office. But you actually get an expected delivery date, and then you get tracking status updates right here. So that's really important because once it's delivered, we can set up webhooks in your account. But if you go to account up here and go to webhooks, you go to new webhook, and these are the trackable events webhooks that we can offer. So you sent a note, we can set up a webhook to send that person an email. We can text them, notify your sales rep when the note's delivered that day, call, text, email them. This is a really powerful one. We see this all the time in home services, in real estate, is when there's a QR code scan. So that means that someone opened it, they read your message, they were interested, took action, scanned the QR code, and then once they scan it, you'll get a notification. You can set up a notification for an email. The webhook can send that customer a text message or an email, or we can notify your sales staff to call them immediately. And that's where that speed the lead comes in and where it's so powerful. So that's something that SimplyNoted is really proud of. We try to be, a technology platform past the handwritten mail. Handwritten mail has been around for a long time, but SimplyNoted is trying to evolve a space that has not done any evolution in the last 50 years. We built an ecosystem, a platform, a robotic technology that takes something that wasn't trackable before and has brought it up to modern times to work with modern systems. They give you that attribution tracking and speed the lead that you deserve to get the highest ROI and the highest response rates possible out of your campaign. So if you're interested, please reach out. These are really simple things to set up. Handwritten mail is a powerful way in 2026. People are are getting inundated with digital ads, placed, the mailbox still is empty. If you think about back in the 90s, that's how people marketed, and the people who would default to ads really won. And we're kind of like going back to that, digital ads and AI slop is everywhere, and people are going back in the mailbox because it's empty. So if you're interested and you want to set up a campaign like this, please reach out to us. It's really easy to set up, and it's a really affordable way to engage your client in a personal way that's going to stand out and they'll remember.